Episode for higher juicy news. We ma ubibia akwaba had the latest hot nkwa era me bremo. Enuti so nya subscribe to channel dia bomodi as obe subscribe. The way I say we click the subscribe button no. Na wabele notification no. We understand video fufuru bi be upload no. When the first person onsa ebeka sa video afi we na like video no. Give us a thumbs up. Na fe shema wo fufuro na wenye bi hwe na wo hu ensem ekoso e wo Ghana memu ha no afe ye hwe ye ensem abeto ye no so yenti ye sa report ya ababeto dwa sansem mu yenti
for na menka se gone well the days na Ghana for ehu politics esebi ade hu bia esi ba bia few people and the access to it few people na tiase few people and the some the akano nyina no nipa no makari nyina were deemed to be some kind of gullible individuals. All that they have to do is to cheer the political establishment from a distance. But thank God saying that we've gotten to a point here, the average and the ordinary Ghanaian I get a lot of information and they've come to understand politics, governance, leadership. And there is this gap na ewo it has been breached. Ghana for any exactly what they want, what their government should be, what the priorities of the government should be. And the Obiba can say a generate whole lot of discussion. Abrante or Kasai are the minority leader and yet China no free buy. He has been in Ghana or the last 8 years cried and not buying power and he has been in parliament then as a forum. And seeing this as a priority, the question you and I should be asking yourself is why now and I all put this particular thing across parliament here, a dedicated chamber and a dedicated hospital. Because according to him, because of privacy issue, confidentiality, some of the parliamentarians are forced to travel outside. Now, your friend is saying, but that particular hospital, they are and they are cater for their needs. So the good question is, when it comes to issues of privacy and confidentiality, I'm coming from the hospital and I know how essential some of these things are. When a candidate and as a client and as a patient at the hospital are owing here privacy. Everybody. And I mean, yes, so Biako Hospital, I'm in the medical, your friend saying, we and so the question is, reasons Guana or sign for the establishment of that particular hospital does not even make sense. Because you see, you have to come out and we are talking about the healthcare deficit in terms of infrastructure and so forth in this country. And some of us were calling, say, instead of chrono, they should commit those money into building some of this infrastructure, some of this state of the art facility. John Mahama Airport 2016, we saw the signs. He built some of them. Like this, your friend is saying, Bank Hospital, University of Ghana Hospital, and several Maritime Hospital. These are hospitals, stock rate, new hospital, stock with the state of the art facility. Kumasi, a big idea, so we will expect that government will follow suit. A buying team at the time, who bid that at a go. One government will decide, so me see 101 hospital around the world. I've been doing the research. Me who bid that government best start to me see 101 and your building. We are talking about hospital. The hospitals are very, very expensive. And the allocation they made for the 101 hospital, $400 million. For 111 hospital, we divided 400 million for 111. Ubenya less than $4 million. And which means Sikano Modeba, even at the foundation level, crano, and to mean two. It is Asika way, Sanka, now your DC hospital and Kebeti 22 good hospitals at the cost of $80 million each. 22. Just imagine Sanka Akufo Addo to me complete 22 district hospital Okroma. That would have been the biggest achievement of the year. But because of some of these cheap policies, and for and hospital na for the omutimi dying. And so what's in a hospital, you know, say a dying at the hospital. We see a dying, we are stocking it with the state of the art facility near my Udibe Udamanaya hospital, no, far bigger than even the building I see one. So 8 years and you try a huasia yejina fako. We couldn't do anything. Afenyo Markin any opportunity. What he should be asking for, they say, yebenya sika to complete those hospitals na. Say obi eni ma bi sika ba. Cecilia Monoka say Okolabadia, they had a hospital. Kwabrane soro kobugu ye. Okolabadia ne. Afena yede mamu say yede nuyane na sefo asisi wo. For the past 4 to 5 years, you know, there is no single hospital anywhere for people of Labadi. And he's not concerned. He's concerned about going out there to build a hospital for parliamentarians. For him, they are very special. You see, these are people who are lost in the very trade they find themselves. Leadership. Because I'm telling you, sir, leadership around the world this time, you know, it's an art. So you can read all the leadership theories. Now, theories, you can't do not fail. But you have to contextualize the whole thing, make it look like an art. So the Nema ACA play out within your local context, you know. That is how you tailor leadership to address the needs of the people. So it's you should be very flexible and you should be very, your friend is saying, accommodative and respond to happenings on your platform. But Cecilia Monoka say, if you look at the economic situation and the economic circumstances in this country, I feel like Ghana for any new government. I'm for a trade basic. I'm the budget without all some of these considerations. This is no time to be advocating for a special hospital for parliamentarians. Now they enrage Oko be a and now Oko your friend saying Legon Hospital why you see some of these statements are highly unreasonable and they always end up getting on the nerves of the people because some of these things will generate anger. Because Cecilia Monoka saying, what is the basis? Say a parliament a new chamber. At what cost? Bank of Ghana see Nidia no and once some cry looking at the current economic situation, you know, Ghanaians want job to do. People want their government to fix. Say Monoka say I'm for Mokoto bond and as a forum. And ya buy and Anno for Sutia binum kanke ne nke hawa pensioners in Nasafo and Nasafo Ogura or more. But what's not buying for 8 good years? One who say Nyansa we to a buying for so NC chamber, NC hospital. By now why is it a power? No, such yes, he has every right to suggest and make those. But I think that these are funny suggestions that nobody should take him serious because parliamentarian, no. In as much as they represent the people of this country, when it comes to healthcare, the facilities in the Okromano, they should be even patronizing some of this healthcare just to give Ghanaians confidence and trust to say, yeah, we can go there. But we live in a situation where people are getting 2 million power more to fix the healthcare deficit in infrastructure and the Okroma say no, yeah. Or sorry, I know I find a passport, no, China. Or sorry, I know back. And the funny aspect of it, or sometimes when they are going, they give us notice. Me ko way. The question is, Nipana you order to me a man, so or yarea, he found on hospital. Similar incident and they play out. Your friend is saying, baby, a former finance minister, if you, my friend said John Kuma. John Kuma, Ejoso. Yarana can or no, Ejoso. Yeah, Sanka Hospital, Papa. Good, na hospital papa kra won the constituency ebia nkomo juju ano nkomo fa ne ntena kam from Kumasi to Accra. But oko constituency wa yes party headquarters over say glass and yes over $1 million party office NC ho. Na ya wo hospital na ho no. Akwa say o so obi kitchen bi 1990 hospital na esi baby. Yariana can no. He could have gone there for healthcare. And now say Afari hospital na ben no. Sanka Akufo Addo modern way ya maybe owodi obi abetinya wu but maybe the hospital could have saved the day, you understand? Enti wo bo abura you nya Ghana for now I thought that wo bo ho na se bi nipa onim nyansa bo abura na dwen se oyo obi go back to Afenyo Markin baby ofori eye your friends whenever na bisa ho say hospital papa ben na wo whenever his people can access care. You were just an ordinary person to come and represent them in Parliament. And then, you need hospital in Parliament. How many hours no mudi no? But the people are more constituency. That is where they live. That is where they sleep. That is they are waiting for their future. And then as for at the same constituency, no, you don't even have the sense to advocate. Okay, then let me advocate for a regional hospital or something that are of higher value for my people. So these are selfish, narrow-minded individuals, and sometimes, you know, because of power, you know, they excuse their thinking and they think that they can do some of these things and get away with it. For Afenyo Markin, sometimes the least said about him, the better. But I think that some of these things, you know, nobody's even going to consider because current space here, you mean, so Parliament in Nimno Babon Timbekase Obesi Hospital and now Obesi Chamber. Maybe I just want to free chroma. I'm telling you because. The social media space cannot even contain them. A comment where my just go to the space and monitor the kind of comment and reaction people are making. I think you see we respect Parliament a lot, but in recent times it does appear that some personalities and individuals within the house, you know, they are not living up to the perfect honorable description given to them. Because sometimes the poverty of intellect that they live in their wake is so frightening and so shocking for you to question say, enti nipa we na represent yen enti nipa we na nipa ko deal la so ahomache ekoto ababa na no me hu audio bi e say pop up in Western Region MP our platform so na or aye audio dia to so di nipo no mu platform no say look at this. These are nipa yesan like ekoto abama. So I think we should be very careful in all these things going up, you know. Yeah, democracy, yeah, Hansen, you're making it better. Yeah, I think that we've gotten to a stage. We just need to ensure, say, we give people a more what the more you know what's here. Or more the constituent at heart. Now they don't go there to represent their stomach, their interest, and whatever. But they will carry the burdens of the people, give it a certain patronage, and seek to resolve those problems. Because Obaye and can say, oh, me Afenyo Markin as minority leader. Who me constituency whenever for a new hospital, and I need maternity, and no money way, and for that reason, you know, me person me ask for a committee me come baso similar thing any constituency, but to go there and say you hear healthcare now when they come to your friends saying yes care because among for carbon say confidentiality na for now yeah Oko hospital don't you need confidentiality when they hear confidentiality nobody is special then China judges will wake up and tell you say Yansun here hospital or China teachers will wake up and say yes I think that we cannot be pursuing some of these things. And we have to be very guided in our communications. You get it on the nerves of the people. Watch it not or you Ghana, but I think that someone is taking it serious.
Yo, Afenyo Markin, new chamber and the dedicated hospital. If you are not fair about just for them.
I need also be because it's a Parliament now. Kasana was the way man, the man of focal Parliament. Yes, I should take a second look at it.
Oh,
yeah. My name is if you try, oh, yes, so a journalist to be. So how you candidates more contest?
Yeah, and it says Katriani idea.
Yeah, and you proper scrutiny. We now, I am the godfather. We now walk in the yeah. Straight to
Parliament.
Over the year more, I saw go through interview.
Oh yeah, your baby said questions. I will say, you man are by no bit me. A
private man or any pan or to tone and no so is suitable for the job. Yet then you do be quite see a name so Uncle Shem Ramaya. The political system no a man to Tuni Panama.
And we're not dreaming say we are come
okay. And I said, you made you know, Brabbe Robber or Bear Varanda, or Zidia, Windy Varanda, also by Adre. Wunan Casa was so crowded to me, also got Sam Raman. So I was here taking second critical, including presidential candidates. Yeah, the crowd will be there so contesting, so a president, watch a political party, straight away a candidate, if you don't call a candidate, not Diabro, and you have also Kojo Saba. Can you imagine? And your whole political structure, and your papa. To go parliament, the caliber of Akufo Addo, and yet a plenty of bringing and yet because your political party system is so weak. You have found a crane and castle. And when I'm a pro, when I would be a fair, you push you now call. When I won't come a click on your mafia,
the West in chain,
sign to baby, you know, and a gabby, and then a Afenyo Markin the catcher said, in spite of problems oh my mu nyina ono na hia asem and they say you be kwa kusi hospital na ya sa yes second chamber na dey nti ni nkosi hospital say na be ya one more omo honorables na ye na ye dishonorables no omo to separate omo every classes
they also they belong to the political class so word no use ma omo
one no your political class
no your political
one no your fathers
yeah
na him father see ahene we can da omo edi obusi so yani na ye to abama no enye o priority say obehwe say ya setire madi wo yi die na odwene ho. In any case omema ye wo doctor patient relationship confidential me bow me bow doctor na dey be me yare da bonche me see you straight because you are not entitled to release it to anybody. Eti ya dey order that say ebia mo hu say your friend is a doctor for the be on mo a o ko on mo a o mo release mo ayi a eno ntina wo mrahye bedwa wo be ma mbra no ya ye the pampe Osi yan konkoma hospital na we a minority leader omo agresemu woni mu na mo je bia 7 fans pro ma mo de so obo mo ye youth 40s so ye youth ni ya ma mabunu ni kwan mabunu ni bi ni ama no kwan ya wono no na dwen kire ni se ye invest can create a class system political class just a mo so see e ti adwini we ni wo mutiri e no kire mo do parliament wa ya ne ya kan ya yese bi mo a omo nwene ho jadie ye ni brese mo a e wo se ye ni bre e attach no ya to atwe baby because omo ye okay we cannot promote that way by the next election time or say we ni ba photo abatia because onwene mo me makase aban bi e beba so e be feel bia members of that parliament need to move their parliament because if you read the constitution carefully a memo no I both the responsibility of opposition and government the power you say now yes Cecilia you nyina ye kase o man na broka mana breso e ka bia anase bisia bia o man ko bobi on fa parliament be boy enti e just both wings opposition and government but ana akabu e di o man na ko hye sakan. What the people of this country also we say a balance so man na go ya mo hwe mo no mo parliament ni onya no ma clear o
near the new set
yeah who say mo so mra me sa anya yi a yeah clear now we recycle we ba no abeda no one no kan wo sina me nka ho what are you talking about you are part of it
okay
enti anya dia no senka occupy your front page cry I said no aka na emogo na me sure say ono akoda dwene ho bi wo a na ohwe bebia wo free ni bebia obeduru ya won ka political class system nkire bio in his life munja sa adwe no na sa parliament no you derive your authority from the people of this country and so obi aba me your mampani ne ya na obeso obetrai e konso onye obi aba 4 years and you know sa aba be pay cho ana mind you obi enu apo obi cho so me MP leader say apo obi cho so me minister and as you be power cho so be president mu nyina mo be pay cho
ho bai
ejimi president me tam bi sika ma de se fa ko yi mboduduma ma to o frigi ma bo ne ma to fi wala ma wo da air condition me yedu mi light wo yedu mu light ya sa di soja nye di wo checha salute wo wie na ya adwuma wa anya wo ye bibi kito bi asma sa to bi wa ye mi nya ye o ntumi ade atwe ho o ma na obi ba bi die ni.
Okay,
that is how you must see this na ye get this the lives of Afenyo Markin omunya microphone ne so moni mu a omo ma me kan se mu nche o ma ni hot ye mi o me bankofu ebu circle run about anopeya wo hwe ni pen ma tutu hiamoa wo mo te air condition mo ti mo ti de ekoso ya won ni nam road so be what is on the street onya se mu no ne ka
okay
se mu no
Meda say, you know that the young Safo revelations in a way, revelations in and some I Canada and no see a can warm and no more inside that day braying.
Yeah, I think sir Oti or Maimu as a young person now who gauge the problems our mind facing this veil of hopelessness I hang problem of unemployment and and all that you seek is a hope and a sustaining. Thinking say the political establishment will do something extraordinary just to turn things around, and you come to the realize say there are a lot of weak minds occupying sensitive position. Because this time Ghana forward down, this is the time you expect people in leadership position to speak, to inspire confidence, hope. Ghana, but we hope things will be fixed. Not mean you come by hospital as some OT region. Yes, you see, I was on the platform with you when I told you say regions na creating and because it's not just about creating region. It is about bringing development to the doorstep. That is the whole concept decentralization is all about. So what do I know be a Techima regional capital? Where you wake a Techima be a regional capital me say
I said regional capital.
So now, young Techima, you miss almost say, Yamamu regional capital development. I focus based on where I bind there, but a bit of wine over
only family that's said.
Some of the hospital, some of the regions, I'm dying, and offices, and I just staff with administrative staff, and we are paying them. So this whole concept of creating regional, I come at the cost of mine is paying for that. So when you speak to some of these issues, people think that we are politics. Development baby, and can you expect even regional hospital, some developmental signature programs Techima be regional capital no this we be say way by establishing a Kenyan no development nothing and on no boka, and that is the problem. So the likes of Afenyo Markin and Co, no, you cannot blame them because you've cheapened the politics in such a way. So I'm telling you, say a time will come, say you're careful, we'll be putting a lot of idiots in power. But we the citizens need to look at how we are monetizing this political landscape. Let us look at merit. Now you panel. The Adwoa to solve the problem, not because a party Sika no is saying the monetization of the entire political landscape, and I'm making it possible, and a lot of Galamsey campaigns are in parliament. So just imagine fighting against Galamsey. The campaigns are there in the house. How do you fight Galamsey? So I think that we should be guided in whatever that we do. Sabiyebe move on. I just have one sama okay. Senka Ghana is a serious country and ofori studio and police for Pekeno. Because in some all canon are a border on criminality, and obetimi assist the police to investigate some of these things. You don't say these things and go home. Menka say yencheno, but in some all canon we should be interested because these are criminal issues. School feeding na dear the 7 crown. Ya can't for party apparatchiks in they are making money at the expense of crown of war. The last time I called Techima, I visited Madame for Beretta or Chra there one of the schools. Because fortunately not time as some crown did. Yeah. Adriana Diamond crown moody no. When the boss was Miss Ubesu. But this Adriana Ikabrane Mame. So for them it is a money making avenue machine, and internet just focus they all catch and put to ghost name and some now can and throw him. They are the truth. Correct. That is what I'm saying there. Obetimia police to unravel some of these criminals because there is no expiry date on issues of criminality. You understand? Because it's one major issue. School feeding, party executive, party microphone at the moment, and almost at the moment, and I'm saying, and go through any proper screening, any proper way. But I'm not going to say, my party about the mame, I'm making money at the expense of way, and the dear baby we are saying, and various schools in Nasa for no. The challenges and we seeking to resolve and I think that we need to show that seriousness. And again, it also exposes the level of insincerity on the part of people we put in power. For instance, there was this person who went to parliament. She couldn't speak on that particular issue till they not got to the radio. So I didn't vote. And so what?
What?
1 million and how unserious I make a parliament and sometimes they cannot expect people to respect them because the house itself is breeding contempt and impunity. So how dare you demand somebody? That's what the last time I was telling you, say, I'm afraid Oliver Baka didn't call her. The following day, look at the confrontation that happened in Parliament. This is a house that is expected to Ghana for respect you more. And I'm saying, say, the Parliament is a constitutional creature. Yeah. Ghana for respect the institution. But we nipa na wo team now if you are not responsible, trust me, nobody will respect you. Exactly. It's the reason why the speaker told them, the honorable members, before people will respect us, we must first respect ourselves. This is a media past former former MP. Other criminalities so obi timi fra bonti abra onye MP timi ko wura house akoto aba. And today she's affirming say na enyo no. So what does that tell you about Parliament? So an outsider who is not a parliamentarian can just walk into the house, put mask, go and vote. How unserious this whole concept parliamentary distance is. And then we are Afenyo Markin and say, we hear special hospital, we hear defense chamber, because then the question is, what at all are you doing in the chamber? Are you resolving problems? You are not doing anything. Rather, no, you are asking for things a bit live better, live well, not the people who brought you there. So I think, sir, we have a lot as people, and I'm expecting, sir, let us show seriousness this time around. You see, I don't believe in leadership are very weak in dealing with problems. There be a cancer in our part of the world, no. Say the black people here, no. You don't need sir Professor Meso no. You need to be very ruthless when you are president, but very pragmatic. Because that is the only language the black man and African we understand. Action where there are consequences ahead. So be guided by the consequences before you embark on whatever action. But when the consequences are removed, just like Akufo Addo did by removing all the consequences, at the end of the day, you open the floodgate, people will do the impossible. And that is what we need to guard against. Adwoa Safo ansama okay. Now your president according to her, issue no by an otam the command nipa was swear and old country Ghana for say corruption there under my government there, private sector. The president rather told him say no. This particular issue, no, we cannot pursue it. I know that she became an enemy, and it wasn't just a single issue. Professor Frimpong Boateng about the son of an enemy. President Juma said, Galam said the report Babontin detailing culpability, complicity, saying negligence, and a whole lot of criminal activities. Professor Frimpong Boateng became a villain. He was demonized, he was victimized, he was insulted, just all of unholy this thing was said about him. Some individual within the MPP class will go court. This is a person, he sought to fight corruption, and the corruption I win no. Corruption for Professor Frimpong Boateng Bokato and Papa we said no when yes. Because of the cardio Anas, proud to the MPP coming. Now Anas was a hero. Yes. Kennedy Agyapong in a group for the Anas Boka to a chini former and then Matisse so I call in the case of US and Safo. So clearly Ghana first you understand that Akufo Addo president and some of us were out there talking, no. Now we didn't do so because of hate. And I said we were anti-establishment or anti-government, whatever. But rather no, and seven up amount phone to me canon. That was what we were telling them. And then that is good. Some of these things come to affirm. Some of them, some are Canada, no. So we didn't do these things out of hate, but the person at the helm of affairs at the time, no, now on your president. This is a guy, fortunately, he was just living the dream. Childhood fantasies. I wanted to be president, but he forgot to say being president comes with the responsibility. But he was president without responsibility. And no responsibility. And I'm for nam no now call functions. I know he's happy being president, but the responsibility that makes one president, you know, or the nina or trashy nina, and that is why some of these things revelations are coming up. So I think that we should be guided. The past cannot define define the present, but we should be guided. So some of these things will not happen. And I just have was Speaker of Parliament should be interested.
Sure.
Now you say nipa no kwatena de no so na nye adwasafo so the investigation must be conducted. Sabia Ghana for once again will have hope in Parliament. Now Sunday man when is hanging around, you come back and tell us you hear chamber, de kwa after all that is a question somebody will be asking.
Yo, it for winning and someone about beto yepuno so Mikao says so when subscribe to channel idea bomodi say subscribe now I like video to give us a thumbs up nafi share my wo foforo so na we be here now and somewhere koso ewo Ghana memoir also with me otchere wadwen afa yes some we nyina ho ewo comment box ni mu mo beti menkabio in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.